What's up, guys? It's Iconic Ian 29.
Yes, this is me. And when this video comes out on April 24th, 2025, this channel will be 1 year old. So I figured, since I began this channel with a Mario Kart X wishlist video, why not end the year off with my final Mario Kart wishlist video. So let's do this. So, if you were paying attention, you saw the thumbnail of this video. This is why you clicked on the video, right? Well, when you look at this thumbnail, what do you think? Maybe you think a story mode, maybe you think a final boss fight. Well, it's story mode and the boss fight, so both those things are correct technically. Yes, I'm gonna be talking about story mode. Going to be talking about the bosses, the actual story itself. This video is going to take forever because of that, and the missions beside it, and possibly the unlockables. So let's get into this. So the beginning of the story mode, they'll have by the racers racing onto Peach Circuit, and Bowser takes a little detour into the safe room with the superstar, but it's like better. It's like the Ultra Star. He just grabs it and he becomes the Super Mega Ultra Bowser from Bowser's Fury. This guy, and then he takes out every single racer, sending them back to Mario Bros Circuit. But instead of it being Mario Bros Circuit, it is Hammer Bros Circuit. Yeah, Hammer Bros. We all love Hammer Bros, don't we? Anyways, so the live system in this game. So this game will have like up to, who knows how many characters, like 50. So we'll have 50 lives, one for each character. If one of your characters dies, you have to switch to a character. If all of your characters die, it's game over. So this story little mode will have 8 different sections. The first one is your standard grass area, your desert lands, your other desert lands, the water section, a beach section, a lava section, a snowy section, and the last one will be the rainbow road section. So, we already know that there will be 2 missions in this game. The first mission will be the P-Switch one you see on screen right now. And the second one is a timer-based one where you have to go to a specific location in a specific amount of time. I have 4 missions that I will add to this game. The first mission is beating Bowser Jr. in Big Donut. The second mission is to defeat all the charging trucks and Hammer Bros. The third mission will be to grind as many rails as possible, a small one. And the fourth and final mission is dramatic pause for a second here. Touch grass. So I planned for there to be 7 bosses, the 8th one including the big boy itself, Bowser. So the first boss will be incredibly easy, and that will be the Sledge Bro. Yes, and here's how you'll defeat him. By using his own hammers against him. You throw a green shell at his hammers when he throws it at you. And when it's on the ground for like a few seconds, you throw a green shell at it, and it sends it back at him, dealing damage. When you defeat him, you can progress to another area of the world. So this next boss will be slightly easier, and that is the Chain Chomp. And how you defeat this one is by using a feather or a charge jump. You'll use both of these to get on the Chain Chomp and bonk on its head. You'll do this a certain amount of times, and it will knock it out, leaving you to lower down the cage, ledge, pole, whatever the Chain Chomp is chained to. And then the Chain Chomp will run away because plot twist, it was being held captive by Bowser. The third one will be on the water, and this one is the eel. And how you'll defeat this one is by throwing different types of shells in its mouth, and then finishing it off with a bullet bill by going inside its mouth and causing a bomb explosion in there. But first, you'll have to deal with some people that the eel swallowed up. The fourth boss is a increase in difficulty, and this one is the Mama Penguins from Super Mario 64. And by defeating this one, you are going to have to use various mushrooms and shells to try to knock it off like he did its child in Super Mario 64. The mama is trying to go for revenge. I respect that. The fifth boss will be Kamek, and this one will be kind of innovative and creative. So you're going to be getting out of your carts in between this, but not for very long, because Kamek will turn you into different types of Bowser's minions, like Goombas, Charging Chucks, and you'll be out of the cart for it, and you'll have to adapt to their controls. Like Charging Chuck can charge up and burst, like in Super Mario Odyssey. The Goomba can, well, hop, so you have to make sure Kamek gets distracted. And the Koopa, you can hide in the shell and then pop, then like spin around and hit him. Very innovative and very creative. The sixth boss of this will be the DK robot. That's right. And here's how you defeat it. So first, you'll race it up to the top of the tower, and you'll finish it off by throwing a barrel on top of it. I know, very creative and very nostalgic, isn't it? So the seventh bosses are going to be the Koopalings. That's right. Here's where they are. The Koopalings are in story mode. They're not playable characters. So here's how you defeat them. So you're going to take it up into the clouds, and the Koopalings will be in their goofy looking clown car, trying to attack you in various different ways. Like Ludwig will throw bombs at you, and Wendy will throw rings at you, and Morton will shoot a bullet bill at you. And what you'll do to do this is that when the Koopalings charge at you and try to hit you, they'll cause a big rumble in the ground, causing you to trick on top of them and bounce on one of them, causing one of them to topple over and fall. You'll have to do this 8 different times. And finally, here's the final boss, Bowser. The final boss is the most challenging in the Mario Bros. Series in history. Bowser is the final boss, so here's how you defeat him. With phase 1, he takes away all of the item boxes in the area, so you'll have to learn how go to Toad's factory as he's chasing you to manufacture one, and then once you get one, you'll he'll tank a bullet bill into his leg, and you'll have to do that 3 times. For phase 2, he goes all out. He goes mega big. He eats a mega mushroom, and then he takes everything in the grasp of his hand and flips it. While your cart is in a gliding animation, you're trying to fly to him and trying to knock some of the factory's boxes into him to distract him. Now phase 3 is where this will really start. Bowser is holding the island in his hand right now, about to crush it and everything in it, but every single character shows up in the clouds for a final climax and takes all of the green shells, red shells, blue shells, stars, super horns, feathers, everything they have, and throw it at him, but it's still not enough to get the hyper star out of him. So what they do is they use the power of teamwork and then the power of planes, I guess, to glide into Bowser's mouth and his intestines and get rid of the hyperstar right then and there. And then you'll swing him using a mini mushroom and then trap him in a jar. That's a reference to the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Yes, I'm using my profile picture while editing and talking directly to you, which means this is serious. I mean, when I started doing YouTube, it was just a side thing I wanted to do, just for fun. Now it's turned into quite a little bit of a hobby, to be honest with you. Never really thought I'd make it this far. Like 575 subscribers currently is kind of insane to me. That's a huge number for me, just so you know, and I am grateful for all of that and that all you've done. On YouTube, I've made friends, I've made some enemies, I've even played with some popular streamers. And during my days of YouTube, I've realized that I actually quite enjoy this. So sorry for not posting for a while. Don't worry, I'm back though. I'm going to upload more this year, and I hope you guys are excited to see what I have for the future. So without further ado, that's a goodbye. See you next time.